What's up, Aquarius? Shouting out all my aqua mommies and poppies. This is going to be your May 2020 general read. I hope all is well with you guys. I do appreciate all the love and support you show to the channel. And if you need a personal reading, a natal chart analysis, my information is in the box below. Also want to let you know that right now, if you are a Taurus sun, a Taurus moon, or a Venus in Taurus, you do get 50% off of the tarot card readings. Okay, there's 5 tarot card readings. If you scroll down, you'll see the tarot card section. There's 5 readings there. Numbers 2, 3, and 4 are the ones that you get 50% off all throughout Taurus season. Again, you would need to be a Taurus sun, a Taurus moon, or a Venus in Taurus in order to partake in that 50% off, okay? So I know there's some Aquariuses out there who have a Taurus moon. There's some Aquariuses out there who have a Venus in Taurus. Take advantage of the opportunity to get a 50% off reading, okay? And that's only for the tarot card readings only. That 50% does not include any natal chart analysis, okay? Now, what I usually like to do with the monthly general readings is just to give you a little heads up of what's going on as far as the planetary alignments so that you can correlate them with what's going on in your life. Because if you are someone who is a more ascended Aquarius, or you're on your spiritual path to be more ascended, you understand that understanding yourself and understanding the planetary alignments is going to help you better navigate through life. So as far as your first house is concerned, you have Mars in there already, okay? So on a macro level, meaning, worldwide, this is, Mars is all about survival mode, your desires, things like that. And so in Aquarius, your house is all about like-mindedness as far as friendships, social life, also as well as people getting together and forming organizations. So this could represent companies as well. So with Mars here in your first house, a lot of companies, based on a worldwide level, a lot of companies are scrounging. They're in survival mode right now. They're trying to keep their doors open as much as possible with what's going on with the COVID-19 thing. On a micro level, meaning in your home and in your neighbors' homes and things like that, people are trying to do the same. They're trying to survive. They're in survival mode here. If you have people who work from home, they're trying to keep their business afloat. Everybody's just on survival mode, trying to get the necessities that they need. So in that you're gonna feel that energy, that strong energy of survival mode. It'll start waning down, but on May 13th, Mars is going to go into Pisces. So it's leaving your house, going into Pisces, which is your second house. And that's all about, that's when Mars becomes, he's still passionate and he's still a warrior, but it's more about compassionate things, since the Pisces house is about compassion. It's about karma. It's about glamour. It's about the psychic abilities. So, you're going to see a lot of things going on a global scale in reference to people fighting for those who are less fortunate. There's a lot of, there's institutions of all sorts, like penitentiaries, nursing homes. So you're seeing a lot of that on the news now too, where there's issues in reference to, helping out the people in the nursing homes, the elderly people, in reference to the COVID-19 thing. You're also seeing things about that depending on what type of news you're into. If you watch, and if you are into independent news, you'll see more things about what's going on in the penitentiaries, the detention centers, in reference to what they're doing with COVID-19 and how they're protecting inmates, and what, the penitentiaries and the jails and the detention centers are going through in reference to this outbreak. You also have Saturn in your first house. Saturn is your secondary planet, your secondary ruling planet, second to Uranus. So Saturn is all about rules and regulations, okay? It's all about government as well. So on a global scale, what we're seeing, that's going to go retrograde. So on May 10th. So on a global scale, what we're seeing is, the government placing rules and regulations on organizations and what they can and can't do. And on the micro level, that's the same thing going on in your house. You can go out a certain time, you can come out a certain time. When you go out, you have to wear masks. If you go into stores, things like that. So that's the government's rules and regulations on, social gatherings. You can't go out to clubs and bars and things like that anymore. On a micro level, that's affecting you as in your social life. You're not able to go out and network for business. You're not able to go out and hang out with friends or just, take a load off, go bowling or anything like that, You can't go get your nails done. You can't go get your hair done, things like that. So you already know that's what's going on. So I just want to tell you how the planets correlate with what's going on, okay? Now, Uranus is in Taurus, okay? And what else is going into Taurus? Something else is going into Taurus. Mercury's going into Taurus on April 27th. Mercury is all about communication. Okay, Taurus is all about the house of how you make your money, your monetary possessions. It's all about the house of your self-worth, your self-value. So a lot of people are going to be thinking about their self-worth, their self-value, what's important to them, especially with this change in COVID. Uranus in Taurus is, people feeling rebellious in reference to what's important to them, what's valuable to them, and maybe wanting to take a stand, and that stand may come out in a rebellious manner, where you have a lot of people protesting, saying that, look, we need to get back to work. We don't want welfare. We want to get back to work. We want to be able to earn for our families, provide for our families. That's Uranus and Taurus. People are rebelling with the government, that Saturn energy in Aquarius is talking about. All right, and then Neptune's in Pisces as well. So that's your 12th house. All right. And with Neptune in Pisces, that's all about, the illusions, the glamour of things. So Mars is going to be in there with Neptune on May 13th. Now, also, what else do we got? Jupiter and Jupiter and Pluto in Capricorn. Those are big ones because they're going in retrograde too. So we're going to have 3 planets in retrograde by the middle of April. And retrograde, when planets are in retrograde, is all about reflection. It's all about slowing down what you're doing, taking a look at things and seeing what's going on. A lot of you are experiencing issues in reference to your employment. Pluto is going to be, Pluto's in the house of Capricorn as well as Jupiter. Capricorn is the house of your career achievements, your professional development, your moral standing, your moral fibers, what you feel internally is right and what's wrong, your integrity, things like that. Also your reputation. So Pluto's going in retrograde there on the 25th, okay? So when Pluto goes in retrograde there, Pluto's about subconscious energy. So it's going to pull up anything that you are subconsciously holding in that's keeping you from excelling in your career path, keeping you from excelling in developing your moral fiber, your moral fabric for your highest good, okay? So Pluto is all about the highest good. It's going to unearth things that you're holding on to that are keeping you from your highest good. So just keep that in mind. If anything comes up, thoughts, ideas, viewpoints may change in reference to your career aspirations, your ambitions, your career goals, your moral standings, how you feel about things. You may change your mind about what's going on. A lot of people are seeing what's going on with this COVID thing and they're changing their minds about it. They realize that there's other underlying issues going on and it's not really just all about, oh, this was a natural disease and it's just terrible and the government's trying to help us. People realize that there's other things going on besides that, okay? So people are starting to see between the line, and Pluto's going to unearth all of that stuff that people are refusing to see, and it's going to put it right in your face, so it's like, bam, now you know what's really going on. Jupiter is going to be in retrograde in Capricorn on May 14th. Jupiter is all about expansion and growth. Jupiter is the planet that when it's in retrograde, it means that you want to stop and think about where you want to go. What do you want to do? What makes you happy? What's going to help you excel and, give you good luck and good fortune? Jupiter also deals with the placement of where, with women, your ideal husband will have these characteristics. So you want to look at your Jupiter, and then you'll determine what ideal characteristics your husband will have if you're not married, or what would be best for you as far as your ideal characteristics for a husband. So with Jupiter and Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn, it's going to be a whole lot of people looking at what's important to them as far as their careers. Where do they want to go now with this COVID-19 thing? A lot of people are out of work, okay? So people are trying to figure out, what is it that I need to do? How can I make money? And a lot of people are looking back at, okay, well, what was it that I wanted to do that I didn't do before? Because I didn't have time. Now you have time. You not only have time to plan and put everything in place, but you can do something that could be pandemic proof so that moving forward, if something like this happened again, you would not be so strapped for cash, So this is a time of people really take into account that Jupiterian energy in retrograde, and really figuring out what it is that I can do, what is important to me, what is going to make me feel happy or be happy, and what's going to bring joy into my life in reference to making money. All right, so that's just oh, and let me tell you one more thing. Venus is in Gemini, and Venus is going in retrograde. So that's like 3 planets in retrograde. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be like 3 planets. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 planets are going to be in retrograde in the middle of May. I almost forgot the most important, well, not a most important one, but the one in reference to love. Venus is in Gemini. So with Venus in Gemini, with what we saw on the micro level is, a lot of people, since you can't go out and communicate and go out for dates and things like that, people are communicating online. Gemini is all about communication. It's all about your local environment, things like that. And then Venus is how you love, how you receive love. What turns you on in reference to a loving partner. Not turns you on, that's Mars, but, as far as love itself. And so with Venus in retrograde here, you could be running into, if you're out and about going to the grocery store, you could be running into past lovers, okay? You could be thinking about a past love. A past love could be thinking about you. You may have a past love that might reach out and check on you, because of what's going on. Just want to make sure you're okay. See how you're doing. You may think about somebody and you may want to reach out, see how they're doing. Doesn't have to necessarily be love in a relationship way. It could be family love too, right? So people checking on people, seeing how they're doing, seeing what's going on, or thinking about people, having people in their thoughts, things like that, okay? So let's get to your reading. Overall energy, 3 of Swords, okay? This is Libra energy. So this is emotional here, emotional pain, okay? Frustration, heartbreak. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. We were just talking about Jupiterian energy. Okay, so this is good luck, good fortune. For women, whatever your Jupiter placement is, that is the placement that you look at for the ideal characteristics for your husband. And then we have the 4 of Wands in reverse, Aries energy. This talks about moving out. Somebody, no longer in a happy marriage. Okay, because we got 3 of Swords here, so we're talking about relationships breaking up here. And it could very well be that the situation that you're getting out of could be bringing you good luck. So it could have been a karmic situation that you were in, and now that you're getting out of that karmic situation, your life is going to change for the better. You may have good fortune coming to you, good luck coming to you, okay? But it started off with pain, and it could talk about actually people splitting up, separating, moving out, things like that. Okay, so let's get to it and see what energies we got going on for you. Current energy is the 3 of Cups. This is Cancerian energy. With the 3 of Cups energy, this is all about celebrating. Okay, could be in reference to this good fortune here. Okay, some people have some things to celebrate despite what's going on. Okay, celebration, festivities, getting together with family. This could also talk about getting support from your friends and family as well. Okay, you are Aquarius energy. You guys are the sign that deals with, your friends, like-minded people, getting together and collaborating for a common cause. So in this case, this could be what this 3 of Cups represents. This could also represent a reunion of some sort. Okay, could also represent support, like I said, from families and friends, or from, people that you work with, colleagues, things like that, or your organizations, if you, because you're also the house that rules different organizations, like your basketball team, your 4-H club, your Masons, your Eastern Stars, your potluck group, whatever, organizations, people getting together for one common cause, as well as humanitarian efforts. Now, the energies that are positively or negatively affecting this 3 of Cups is the 8 of Pentacles. Now, this talks about focus, concentration. This also talks about employment and making money. Okay, so I'm getting here that there could be some celebrations or some people getting together in reference to pooling their resources for one common cause, to focus on one common thing. I'm also getting, your coworkers or your colleagues, you guys could be getting together, taking care of each other, making sure that everybody's okay in the environment that you're in. Some of you could be working for a nonprofit, Okay, and as a result, you're pooling your resources, trying to figure out what's best for you guys in reference to your organization. The Eight of Pentacles energy could also talk to, mastering your craft. Okay, so this could be you all getting together, like I said again, for one common cause, mastering a craft, focusing, concentrating on one thing. This could be families getting together, gathering your families together, making sure that you guys are all on the same page and on the same unit in reference to emergency procedures, emergency precautions in reference to what's going on with COVID. But yeah, that's what I'm getting in reference to that. This could be people, deciding that with family members. Okay, let's all, my house is big enough. Let's just all come over here and let's all stay here. This could also talk to not letting anybody in. Okay, with the Four of Wands in reverse. I love you, but I'm trying to stay safe. I love you, but I can't let you in. I'm trying to stay safe. Can't do it. Only family comes in. Only family, and that's where our focus is at. That's what I'm getting strongly as well. Now, in the past, we have the Four of Swords reversed here. This is Libra energy. So we got the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords reversed here. So in the past with the Four of Swords in reverse energy, this is someone who's anxious, someone who's ready to act, someone who is could be not well as well. Could be somebody's nerves. Okay, someone could be stressed out because of what's going on with COVID-19. So when this whole thing happened, this could have stressed a lot of people out, especially in the work environment, as well as on the home front. And someone could have actually been sick, got sick. Okay. This could also talk to someone, travel. Travel is what I'm getting as well. People coming home, trying to come home to their families amid the COVID situation, not able to do so. I'm getting that some people, there was a hold off at one point, but now they're able to. Even though there's some travel restrictions, people are still trying to travel to get to their families. Now, in the recent past, more recently, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So this is people collaborating, working together for the common goal, for the common cause. Yeah, so there was a lot of scattered energy, scattered thoughts, a lot of frustration, a lot of people scared in the past. But what people did was they decided to get together and work together, pool their resources, is what I'm getting here with this Three of Pentacles energy. There could have been someone who may have had some issues paying their mortgage and was stressed about it, and family members got together to help. And now, someone's able to keep their home due to the COVID and not being able to work. The crowning energy here is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This talks to me about, this is, again, someone able to keep their home, their health getting better. Someone not stressed out and worried anymore. Someone may have had pre-existing health conditions. They're now healing and getting better. Someone could have gotten sick. I'm getting that some people were sick, and people came together to support them and to make sure that they were taken care of, family members or friends or co-workers. And the crowning energy here is that this is the goal, to get this person healthy, to help them financially. But I'm showing that the financial situation is getting better. Okay, and we got the Wheel of Fortune here talking about that. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone, like I said, someone may have been sick in the past, but they're getting better now. Someone moving back, or moving or relocating, considering moving or relocating. So that's what I'm getting for the overall energy. Now, as far as in the future, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is Taurus energy, and this talks to me about no follow through. Someone not following through. This could be someone who has maybe spent their money unwisely. Someone who maybe didn't plan or is not planning properly. Someone who could just be blowing through money and not, taking into consideration what's going on. Because when the King of Pentacles is in upright, this is someone who's very strategic, someone who puts plan in place, someone who doesn't spend money frivolously, someone who thinks about what it is that they're going to do financially, and they make moves based on long-term investment. In reverse, this person is the opposite. They don't think about money. They just spend it frivolously. They don't have any plans. They don't strategize. They don't put anything in perspective. They're in a rush. They don't take their time with things. This could be someone who's very stubborn as well. Someone who is greedy. Excuse me. Someone who's just greedy. Because we have references to money here. A lot of references to money. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So this is about money here. And there's someone who is either jealous, they're only out for themselves, they're greedy, and they refuse to follow the plan that's going on. So it looks like some type of plan was put in place, or there's an attempt to work on putting a plan in place with the Three of Pentacles energy here. With people collaborating here, the overall goal is to take care of the financial situation so that you come out of debt. But it looks like there's somebody in the future who is not cooperating. If this is a group effort, refuses to cooperate, they're stubborn. This could represent someone who's in control of the finances, spending frivolously due to what's going on. Or it could just be in general, just thinking about themselves and not worried about everybody else. Now in your fears, I have the Devil energy, Major Arcana, Capricorn energy. So, it could just be general fear, just, afraid because of what's going on. And that's natural and normal because a lot of people are afraid because they don't have the correct information in reference to what's going on here. This could also be being afraid of, possibly losing your home. Okay? Possibly losing your home. Losing your mental stability. I'm sorry. Yeah, your mental stability. Just being stressed. Your security. Yeah, it's just trying to get everybody to be on the same page is what the issue is here. It's like people want to get together, but there's people who don't. They want to do their own thing. And with Aquarius energy, it's all about working together as a group. That's the Aquarius way, the humanitarian way. Everybody get together, pool their efforts, pool their resources, and everybody will be able to the goal will be accomplished. But there's somebody here who just doesn't want to do that in whatever situation is going on. Whether this is at work, whether this is at home, with family. Now, how people see you is the Two of Cups. So this, for some people, is a love situation here. Now, in your hopes, we have the Four of Cups. Cancerian energy again here. Your hopes are that, you're feeling you're hoping that you don't get bored. Or that this person doesn't get bored with you. Or you're hoping this person isn't boring. You're basically hoping that you're not wasting your time with this individual or with this situation. You could be in a position where you're feeling as if, Let's take a look at the outcome. We have the Seven of Wands energy. This is defending, fighting off, protecting, guarding, with the Leo energy here. So that's a worst case scenario is what I gave. Now, on a personal level, personal situation here, this could be someone who wants to reconnect with you. In the past, this person broke your heart. Okay? You're focused on, this person wants to reconnect with you. They're focused on reconnecting with you. That's their goal. In the past, they broke your heart because there was a third-party situation that they had you involved in. Whether you were married to this person, whether you were single and dating or a situationship, doesn't matter, whatever the category of your situation with this person or with a person. And yeah, there was a third-party situation. Now, all of a sudden, I think with what's going on with this COVID, you may have this person trying to come back to you. Or you may want to go back to this person. There may have been a third-party situation where there were other people involved. I'm getting that strongly here because we got all the threes out here. The only three that's not out here is the Three of Wands. That's the only one that's not out here. So this was definitely a third-party situation here that was going on. And somebody was brokenhearted over it. And somebody is afraid of possibly losing their partner or losing their cool. Is what I'm getting here. And the fears. But someone sees you as the Two of Cups here. This person wants to get back with you. This person, or this is a new person. You may have been in this situation and the new person is coming along. But in the future here, we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So whoever this is that's coming is about money. You got to be careful with this person. Okay, and maybe this is why the devil's in your fears here. This could be Capricorn energy here. Because the King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So this is telling me with the Capricorn and your fears and the Taurus energy here in the future that this person is out for money, on top of the fact that we got these Pentacles here. King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is about money. So somebody's trying to come back to you in reference to money. And you're not trying to be in a third-party situation. This is where your hopes are. You're not trying to be in that third-party situation again. If this person is coming to you with this, you're like, you know what? I don't want that. I don't want that. You can go away with that. That's what I'm getting strongly here. You're not interested in that. Yeah, but they're definitely trying to come back. Definitely trying to come back. But for some of you, this person already moved out, is what I'm getting. Some of you already broke up with this person. They already moved out. Now, if this is a family situation where you have multiple people living in a home or sharing a home, you're trying to get together to pool your resources and get everything so that you all won't be stressed out, because there's somebody who's stressed out with the COVID-19 thing. And you're all trying to get yourselves together financially to pool your resources. It could be to keep your home so that you don't have to sell your home. And you got somebody here who doesn't care about that. Somebody in the group doesn't care about that. They only care about what they want. So it looks like with the Seven of Wands here, as far as the outcome here, somebody's had enough of that. They had enough of that energy. They had enough of that attitude. This is somebody who basically may not want to help pay the bills, but they want to, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll help you. And then they have no intention to it. They take their money and do what they want with it, and then expect everybody else to foot the bill for them. This is a terrible individual here. A mean, nasty individual. A greedy, self-centered individual. But there's this Two of Cups energy here. So this Two of Cups energy here, this talks about partnership as well. So this is, it could be family members partnering up, like I said, or in a love situation, this could be this person wanting to partner up with you. They see you as somebody that they would be able to partner up with, is what I'm getting here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the extended because I want to clarify for each of these scenarios that came up, because there's a couple different scenarios here. So the link for the extended is in the box below. The extended is membership. The link is a membership to the Patreon membership page for 8th House Energy. It's $5 a month. You get the extended videos for all signs for $5. It's not $5 a video. It's $5 for all extended videos that are posted, and they're there indefinitely. So if you want to go back in the past for the last month or two and look at those, you can. If you want to look for other placements in your chart, you can as well. Again, it's just $5 a month. All right, so let's see what messages we got for those who can't come to the extended. We have buy the book. So yeah, this is all about people collaborating and getting together and following the rules. Well, you got somebody who doesn't want to do that. Let's see what the message is. So we have the number 11. The major arcana number 11 is justice. Yes, to be fair and to follow the rules. All right, whether this is a work situation, whether this is family getting together and pooling their resources, or whether this is a love situation. It's like people want to do what they want to do. They don't want to do what's good for the common good, is the theme here, no matter what the scenario. So yeah, it says abiding by the social rules, conforming, respecting cultural or familiar family customs, okay, universal laws. Now, in reference to protecting yourself, it says now is a time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. All right, this is what this 7 of Wands is all about, saying no, enough is enough. All right, so it says here, challenging the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call for revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that established orders may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make a real change. Okay, so this could be you, or there's someone else who is keeping you guys from making that change. It should be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation, so let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. So yeah, this is just all about fear of change. Okay, this is what this is for. So we're going to go to the extended and clarify each of these scenarios and get you some more information and some more advice. If you can't join, thank you so much. Let me know if this resonated in the comments. If it didn't, no need for you to comment.